So back in another video, have my buddy Min over here today. So pretty exciting. I'll be heading to my buddy Duke's place. We're gonna be installing a carbon fiber wing on his 2014 Meercedes CLA. So let's head over to his house right now. We have Duke pulling in. This will be the last time you guys see him wingless. Here, and I'm excited to see the carbon fiber wing.
That was carbon fiber wing?
Okay.
Not bad. It's full carbon fiber. Fiber, bro. Red for, hold on, I got you. Oh, just kidding. It's good.
It's nice. And it's a low rise. This is it's a pretty low rise wing. And you say it's one piece, right?
Yeah.
Oh, super low.
Single piece, yeah.
But that's what you wanted. You said you didn't want a high rise wing.
It's so light.
It's really nice, yeah. I guess just why it looks good on my car.
That does look really good, actually. It's so subtle, it looks great.
It doesn't look too crazy over the top, but
Yes, honestly, it looks great.
and it's see how it curves like that? It matches the trunk. how the
Exactly.
trunk
Yeah,
curves.
it looks
Yeah.
AMG as fuck.
It's not like about a random scale.
Alright, so right now let's dig through my little goodie bag, show you guys what we brought so that we can put the wing on. So pretty much should be pretty simple. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some painter's tape and mask out the trunk. I'm gonna stick it here, and then we're gonna draw little circles as to where the wing is gonna be. We're just gonna kind of mock it up, place it there. So before we drill the holes, we want to make sure that it's aligned and looks good from far, and definitely don't want it to be crooked. So that's what we're gonna do. And pretty much once it's aligned, we have the holes on the tape. We can just drill in the holes, and we should be good. First thing we're gonna do is some prep work with Min over here, trying to take off this lining on the trunk, just so whenever we drill in, we can have the bolt through the trunk. So that's what we're gonna do first. So right now they're just taking off all the clips. There's quite a few clips. Just make sure not to lose them. So whenever you get all the clips out, you should be able to pull this liner off. Make sure to unclip that light right here. Yeah, everything pretty much should slide right off. And whenever we drill the holes through the trunk, we just want to make sure we can thread the bolts. That's why we need to have this liner off. Right now we took off the liner, and this one already comes with the bolts. In some cases, some wings is a 3-piece. In this case, this is a 1-piece. And we're just gonna take off the bolts. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rest the wing on the trunk, and we're gonna use some painter's tape just to tape up the area where we're gonna drill. Followed by using a marker, Sharpie, just to draw on the painter's tape so we know exactly where we're gonna drill before we drill holes into it. So I know some people just go for it, just send it, but definitely wouldn't recommend that. If you have a measuring tape and a ruler, that's great. So that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're able to draw and mark up where we want to have it, where's the center. What we did was we measured it from the center of the logo to make sure it's the same distance. That's exactly what Duke's doing right now, just drawing the center line. So once that markup is all done, we'll place the wing. Again, once you drill it, there's no going back, so we want to make sure that it's perfect. He wanted to go with the low rise wing. He didn't want anything too crazy, so it's pretty nice. Like I said, full carbon fiber all around. So we just want to make sure that the sides is good, the back is good, and of course we're gonna take away those tape eventually. But for now, it's just solely for the purpose of marking it up in measurements. Doing his final measurements. Basically he traced out how it's gonna look, and the holes. So basically we're gonna drill right here and right here. Then we have it on both sides. So right now, right before we drill it, we're gonna put the wing again, match the holes, make sure one last time from far it looks good before we drill it. Alright, gonna get to drilling the first hole.
Don't slip.
First hole is done.
Oh shit. It's fundamental shit.
Alright, next one, I guess this one is more accurate to the bottom ones, right? So what we could do is we could put both and just kind of like put the wing just with one each first, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll just
Pop the trunk.
try to align it. So the best thing you do, would it be washer, bolt washer?
Oh no, just all washer on one side.
Oh, so all the way in the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay, so on the top we don't need a washer.
I don't know if I should do like a double washer because this one, like, it's kind of small. I'm thinking about doing this. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's hard to vlog things.
Right. So I'm like, I can only choose to be the cameraman or do stuff.
I can't see where the hole is.
I don't like to use autofocus. Usually I just manual it. Because Nikon is not good with autofocus.
You see where the hole is? Oh shit. No, it's like all the way up here.
Now we just drilled the two bottom holes first. We had to test quite a few different drill bit sizes to make sure we know which size it was. So definitely always start with a small size and we worked our way up. So this is the final one. So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the bolts through the holes from underneath. And I also had some washers as well, so make sure the washers is gonna keep it intact. And then once we have the bolts out of the trunk, we're gonna try to put the wing on and just make sure it looks good before we drill the other hole.
I need a magnet. Big update.
We wasted quite a bit of time because I messed up and dropped the ratchet all the way inside. But right now we kind of have one side on,
Put in the link.
trying to thread the other side.
Yeah.
And then it should be looking pretty good. The wing is pretty much on, feels pretty sturdy. So just doing the final touches to make it tight, and I'm gonna spray on some, well, not really, we don't really need primer, but it just stops rust. So whenever you drill into metal, you want to make sure that on a rainy day your trunk doesn't start to rust, because the rust is going to spread and that's not good. So just gonna go ahead and spray on some Rust-Oleum to help stop the rust. Alright, so pretty much we bolted down the wing. Right now this is the final step. Oh, off camera we did spray a little bit of that Rust-Oleum just to make sure it doesn't rust. I would think it's better to spray from the top, but since we already had it bolted down, we just sprayed it from the bottom. Should work. And then we're just gonna bolt down this cover, and we should be good to go. So the wing is finally on. Looks really good. Happy with your mod, dude?
Yeah.
So got it on. Let me get some angles for you guys.
And you did it right from the start.
So wing is on. What's the next mod? Somebody said something about a diffuser or a splitter.
Yeah.
Well, or
Yeah,
some a
gotta
little bit
think
more
about
low, or a lip, maybe.
Yeah, you get a lip, front lip.
Yeah, maybe a lip.
It'll
maybe
change
a
it
lip.
completely.
So let's see. So right now it's kind of dark, but car looks pretty good. I mean, it's not low, but we could use a lip. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end the video here. Leave a thumbs up if you like it. So carbon fiber wing looks really good in my opinion. It's round and it really matches the shape of the car. Like I said, he was trying to go for a subtle wing look, not too crazy. So I think this is perfect. So yeah, leave a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
Missing someone.